In accordance with the political posture of Faure Gnassingbé in his address to the nation of December 30, 2021, and in the extension of the conclusions of the CNEP, national consultations between political actors, the government has just offered a new framework for political discussions to the parties at the Togo. The actors of the Togolese political scene have a new framework for discussions, the CPC, Cadre Permanent de Consultation. It was created by an order from the Minister of Territorial Administration, Decentralization, and Territorial Development, Gibido Abokbesi, order dated January 18, 2022. The powers, organization and operation of this new platform form were presented to the political leaders who took part in the CNEP on the 21st of January. As specified in Article 2 of the Ministerial Decree establishing the CPC, its object is to discuss matters of national interest. As such, the CPC may address, if deemed relevant, issues relating to the socio-political and cultural situation, health and environmental issues, violent extremism, human rights, the economy, and especially the implementation of the 52 conclusions from the CNEPs. The CPC will be headed by a president appointed for a 3-month term on a rotating basis, and coming from one of the following 4 political groups making up this framework: the parliamentary majority, the parliamentary opposition, the independent deputies and the extra-parliamentary opposition. The members of the CPC will usually meet once a quarter at the invitation of the Bureau. At the end of the work of each of its sessions, the CPC may, if it wishes, formulate and address proposals to the government, and this in respect of the prerogatives of the institutions of the Republic. Political discussions in Togo, Rebelote and the work of Sisyphus. This new framework fills the political void created by the end of the work of the CNEPs on July 13, 2021 via the submission of the conclusions to the government. The political contours of this CPC recall the life of the CPDC, Permanent Framework for Dialogue and Consultation, resulting from the APG, Global Political Agreement, of 2006. The Togolese state had taken a long time to operationalize this CDPC, just as it waited 13 years, as of May 2019, to implement the updated APG recommendations, only after the giant and historic protests of August 19, 2017. In 2021, a national consultation of political actors was held, the conclusions of which outlined favorable prospects for deepening our democratic achievements. I remain convinced that it is through dialogue that the most relevant solutions can be found for our country. Public freedoms, individual and collective, are precious conquests that mark the way for the construction of our nation, and each of us must be its vigilant sentinel. Gnassingbé summed up political life in Togo in 2021, in his end-of-year message, before adding, "The expression of all points of view is legitimate, but it must respect the limits defined by the law, making civility and courtesy prevail, despite the differences. I will remain the intransigent guarantor of the balanced exercise of the rights, freedoms and duties of citizens, in accordance with the provisions of the Togolese constitution," he further specified, to underline his current political posture. Okoye,